So just my background, so you guys kind of know, Jason hit most of the main points, but I started selling Cutco in October of 2010 as a high school senior, and I did it all throughout college. Sold $225,000 around college as a college student. And then I won 2 All-American scholarships. I took second in spring of 2014, and then I took 14th in the spring of 2015. And my biggest summer campaign is $95,000. Which is definitely doable for you guys as well. So you guys are going to want to take a lot of notes on this. So if you guys make sure you have pen and paper or computer that you can take notes on. But the first little nugget for you guys is treat your managers like your boss. Okay? Because they are. Basically the big thing with the managers is they know everything that you guys need to know in order to be successful. So just make sure that you guys listen to them and do what they say. Don't do what I did when I was in college. I was like, I got this. I can just do whatever. And there was one year I had a 20K SC2 push, and I only sold 24,000 for the summer. So I was like, it was basically just because I wasn't listening to Jason. So the second big thing is consistency is key. So this is probably the biggest reason why I've been successful with Cutco is consistently phoning. 30 phone calls a day keeps the student loans away.
Oh, hey!
Make phone calls every single day, no matter what. I hate phoning, so I made all my phone calls between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. every single day. That was the year that I won the Rolex. Literally every single day, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., made my 30 phone calls. Started at 8. Whenever my 30 phone calls were done, I just stopped phoning. You can also make evening phone time, but just make sure that you stay committed to making those phone calls. Usually what I would do when I was like, I'm going to make phone calls from like 5 to 7, 5 o'clock would hit. I'd like open my planner and everything, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm going to make phone calls. And I'd look at my phone for like a half hour, and I'd be like, I need to like clean my bathroom. And I'd like go and like scrub my bathroom. It's like, just because I didn't want to make phone calls. So it's like, that's why they call it eating the frog. Just get it done with right away in the morning, and then you don't have to worry about it. Another consistency thing is make sure you go to the office 5 days a week. That's huge. All of you guys have friends that are going to be working a 9 to 5 during summer, and they go to their job 5 days a week, and they work. You guys don't have to stay at the office from 9 to 5 because you're going to be doing demos, obviously. And then the third thing to be consistent with is demos. Do 4 demos a day, 5 days a week with your phone time. Even with the amount of time that you're phoning and doing 20 appointments a week, you're still going to be working less than your friends, which is pretty crazy. And you're going to be making a lot more money than your friends too. So do a lot of demos. If you can do 4 a day or even 3 a day, 5 days a week, that's more than the average rep. So make a goal for the summer. I recommend that you make a demo goal, a CPO goal, and a life goal to accomplish throughout the summer. And then for accountability, stay accountable with somebody. Make sure that it's somebody that has a similar goal to you guys. So if you have a friend that wants to sell 50K and you only want to sell 30 for the summer, that's not somebody that you should be accountable with, because one, you're not selling enough to stay accountable with the person that's selling 50K. And so you guys and they'd be working a lot harder, so you might get down on yourself. So it's because they're outselling you, right? So work with somebody that's going for a similar goal. Like if they're going for 30K and you're going for 30K, definitely somebody you should be accountable with. And the other thing too, it doesn't have to be somebody in your local office. It can be somebody from Chicago. It can be somebody from Florida. It doesn't really matter. Find somebody that's doing similar numbers to you guys. Also, another thing, I would definitely write this down. Invest in sales coaching or some sort of life coaching. You can do this by getting a mentor, a life coach, really anything, or even just buying books. If you read books, that's definitely a big thing. Listen to podcasts. Those are relatively inexpensive. I'm actually spending $3,000 at the beginning of June. I just committed yesterday for a weekend immersion with my old sales coach, actually. And I'm just doing it to reconnect with my visions and my goals for the next 5 years. and I'm super excited about it. It's going to cost me $3,000, which is a lot of money. That's not cheap. Obviously, you guys don't have to spend $3,000 on a weekend. Like, just do something rather than nothing. Another thing to write down: commit to a schedule of your dreams. First thing is make your schedule. The schedule that I just explained to you, make sure you do that. Make sure you guys do that for the entire summer. Don't do it for like next week, do it for the whole summer. I actually do this in December for the entire year. So, and obviously some things change, but I do it for the entire year, just so I know what I have going on. Second thing, share your schedule with your boss or your manager, so they know what you got going on. And then also share your goals with your manager or boss. And then the fourth thing is start creating consistency. So that's in like your phone calls, showing up to the office a lot, and then doing appointments as well. The big thing is phone calls. Like definitely like get a lot of consistency with that. Like literally 30 phone calls a day. It's not that hard. It's really easy to do. And if you guys can commit to that throughout the entire summer, like you're definitely gonna win an All-American and have a lot of money. So. And then the last thing is make sure you find an accountability buddy. And that's just somebody that you can stay accountable with throughout the entire summer. And if you don't know who to ask Jason or any of the managers. They can always help you out on finding somebody that can be your accountability buddy. So that's what I got for you guys.
Nice. Thank you.